Hi, I'm Bethany Kartchner. Today I'm going to demonstrate how to heat emboss on tissue paper. I'll see you in my studio.
Let's get started. First of all, I chose a couple of different stamps. I have a few favorite stamps for backgrounds, and this is one of them. It's a script stamp of different artists that sign their name. It's by Judykins. And then this is another favorite for more of a whimsical look with the dots, and this is by Hero Arts. I also have my favorite embossing powder, which is also Personal Stamp Exchange, and that's silver. And then I chose this Encore pad to use. I really like this green silver color. It just adds a little bit of color to the silver. And you can use distress inks for this. Here's a distress ink you can use. You can also use color box inks. There's a lot of different inks you can use to heat emboss. And of course I have my heat gun. And I like to use a manila folder behind my work when I heat emboss, because it's so easy once you, when you're cleaning up, to just pour it right back into the pot. And this is tissue paper that I just bought at Target or something like that, or Walmart, just for gift wrap. And I'm using this because I want a translucent paper for the background of one of my projects. So, and I also, of course, have baby wipes to wipe up my stamps. All right, so let's get started here. I'm going to just start with my dots, and I'm going to ink up my stamp like this. And then I'm just going to stamp. And I'll do it again. Now keep in mind, I'm going to be using this for a background, so I'm not like worried about edges or anything like that, because I'm going to be ripping this apart. Now I like to work somewhat quickly so that my ink doesn't dry before I get to it. And there we go. Okay, then I'll just stick my pad on my baby wipes, cover up my ink pad, because I do not want my ink pad to get embossing powder on it. And then I just dump it on. I am pretty liberal when it comes to dumping, because I figure it could all go back in the pot unless I mess up, of course, and dump it off of my manila folder. There we go. Then I kind of shake it up. Sometimes I'll hit it on the back there to make sure there's no extra little dots of embossing powder. And then I'll pour it back in. Now sometimes I mess up on this and pour it all out, which is somewhat tragic. There we go. So it's so easy just to pour it right back in. And you can see when I stamped, some of the ink went to the edges of the back of my project. So just keep that in mind when you're working here. All right, then I'll take my heat gun and heat it all up. Oops, it's kind of on my table. Heat it all up. And you're going to heat it until it looks like it has melted. So it's not too long. Okay, so I finished that, you can see, and it's got a raised texture. So it's really fun. It's a neat texture. And now I changed my mind. I decided I want a little bit more color when it comes to my script stamp. So, whoops. So I got out my black sparkle powder by Personal Stamp Exchange. And so I'm going to be doing that instead of the silver. Okay, so I just finished, and you can see the beautiful sparkle on this. It's really going to be fantastic on my project. There we go, and I have a little bit more space, so I think I'm going to do a couple more things, and then I will show you what my project is. Thanks for joining me.